Besides being two American media celebrities, Michael Jordan and Will Smith are two tycoons who have made a lot of money during their respective careers. But have you ever wondered which of them has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a fierce battle between Michael Jordan and Will Smith. So let's fight! Yacht. Both celebrities love cruising on big boats, but who has the most expensive yacht? Will Smith, for example, is quite adventurous and has already traveled with his family to Greece, enjoying a trip on the luxurious superyacht called Catherine. With more than 60 meters long, the boat has a complete infrastructure to comfortably accommodate 12 people in 6 cabins and even has a jacuzzi. To get an idea of the price, to rent this yacht for a week, you have to pay about $322,000. And this is not the first time Will Smith takes boat trips. On another occasion, he traveled to the region of Sicily in Italy. Michael Jordan, in turn, has already been seen in a mega vessel known as Mr. Terrible, a little toy that is valued at no less than $21 million. But without a doubt, the most luxurious he has ever seen is the superyacht Joy, a gigantic 220-foot-long vessel built to the highest quality standards, capable of offering everything imaginable. Inside there are 7 cabins, capable of accommodating up to 12 people, offering maximum comfort for all on board. To entertain himself during the trips, there are several environments that Michael Jordan must enjoy a lot, such as a complete gym so he can keep his physical shape, a beautiful pool with hydro massage, and of course, even a basketball hoop that certainly couldn't be missing. With all this, there's no doubt that this boat can meet the needs of the NBA star, but to enjoy all this luxury is necessary to spend a good amount of money. To have an idea, just to rent it for a week it is necessary to pay around $811,000, and if Jordan had bought it, he needed to invest around $80 million. And since we don't know if Michael Jordan owns the yachts, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Watches. Both celebrities spend a lot of money on luxury watches, but who invests the most in this type of accessory? Will Smith, for example, has been seen wearing the following models: $1,200 Hamilton Ventura chronograph, $7,500 Tag Heuer Monaco chronograph, $8,000 Tudor Black Bay, $10,000 Hublot Classic Fusion Ultra Thin Titanium, $12,000 One Ulysses Nardin Marine Torpilleur, $16,000 Piaget Polo 45, $20,000 Rolex Submariner, $30,000 Luke XPS 1860, $40,000 Rolex Skydweller, $50,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, $70,000 Cartier Drive to Cartier. Michael Jordan, on the other hand, loves luxury watches and has been seen wearing the following models: a $30,000 Rolex Skydweller, a $72,000 Roger Dubuis Excalibur Spider Pirelli, a $90,000 Lang & Son Datograph, a $140,000 yellow gold Rolex GMT Master, a $145,000 Urwerk UR202, an Urwerk UR210 Royal Hawk $167,000, an RM032 Diver Flyback chronograph for $170,000, a $200,000 Rolex Daytona Platona, a $250,000 Rolex Daytona with a black dial, a $1.25 million Ulysses Nardin Royal Blue Mystery Tourbillon. And for owning more valuable watches, Michael Jordan wins this round. Point for him. Cars. Both businessmen love to enjoy beautiful cars, but which of them has the most impressive vehicles in the garage? Smith's favorite classic car is a 1965 Ford Mustang, one of America's most sought-after and iconic muscle cars worth about $40,000 today. The two simpler models that the actor owns are a Mercedes-Benz GL 450 that costs around $70,000 and an $80,000 Lincoln Navigator. Smith has also been spotted with a Cadillac Escalade ESV, a luxury family-size car with top-notch interior trim and a rugged exterior look. And to acquire one of these cars in its most complete version, you have to fork out about $100,000. He has already shared on his social networks his 1998 Bentley Continental T Coupe, a classic and sporty car that was very successful in the 90s on the streets of the United States, and one of these can cost around $110,000. It has also been reported that Will Smith has a BMW i8 Hybrid in his garage, a high-performance sports coupe with a very expressive design, valued at up to $170,000. In a video he recorded for his YouTube channel, Will Smith gave several fans a ride in a Porsche Taycan Turbo S. The imposing car is capable of accelerating from 0 to 100 in an incredible 2.8 seconds, reaching a top speed of 162 miles per hour. Made especially for those who love the freedom of driving, this vehicle can be purchased for approximately $250,000. Another car that the artist's wife has been spotted in is a Rolls-Royce Ghost, an exquisite V12 engine vehicle capable of taking 2.5 tons to 62 miles in 4.8 seconds. In its latest version, this model costs around $300,000. But without a doubt, one of the actor's most expensive cars is his Maybach 57S, a limousine-style car that provides passengers with a comfortable and refined ride at a price of $420,000. Michael Jordan, on the other hand, has had the following cars: Corvette C4 currently priced at $30,000, Aston Martin DB7 valued today at $35,000, Corvette C5 from $40,000, Cadillac XLR-V from $45,000, Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG valued at $50,000, Land Rover Range Rover valued at $70,000, Porsche 930 Turbo Cabriolet valued at $140,000, Mercedes-Benz S600 Lancer auctioned for almost $200,000, Porsche 911 Turbo S valued at $210,000, Ferrari 512 TR estimated at $220,000, Ferrari 550 Maranello estimated at $250,000, Bentley Continental GT valued at $265,000, Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano estimated at $300,000, Porsche 993 Turbo S for $330,000, and even McLaren Mercedes SLR 722, a beautifully designed sports convertible that, because it once belonged to Michael Jordan, is being auctioned off for almost $700,000. But it is speculated that his most expensive vehicle is a Bugatti Veyron that he bought after retiring. It is a supercar equipped with a 1,000 horsepower engine that is capable of reaching a top speed of 250 miles per hour, and in its most complete version, it can cost as much as $1.9 million. Considering the price of vehicles, Michael Jordan easily wins this round. Aircraft. Both tycoons like to travel in beautiful aircraft, but who has the most luxurious jet? Starting with Michael Jordan. The model of the basketball player's jet, for example, is the Gulfstream G550, one of the safest and best performing air transport in the world, capable of reaching speeds close to the speed of sound. The interior of the jet is very comfortable and luxurious and can hold up to 16 passengers depending on the configuration adopted. To get an idea of the price, it is estimated that Michael Jordan's aircraft cost around $60 million. Will Smith, on the other hand, only seems to rent jets when he needs to travel between different places in the world, so it's Michael Jordan who wins this round. Most expensive mansion. Both celebrities spare no expense when it comes to nice properties to live in, but who has the most luxurious home? Michael Jordan, for example, owns another property in Highland Park near Chicago, Illinois. The mansion sits on a gigantic plot of almost 7 acres, more than enough space to house everything the former athlete likes. Right at the entrance, with the number 23 on the gates, you can see that the house belongs. The basketball star. Entering the front door of the residence, we find a large living room superbly decorated with an item of classic and sophisticated furniture. But what is most striking about this room are the huge window openings overlooking nature. The interior of the house is very spacious, possessing around 32,600 square feet, divided into 9 rooms. The NBA legend is known to have built the property entirely from scratch over 4 years, finishing construction in 1995. And that's why the property has been customized to Jordan's tastes, with rooms to suit his needs, such as wine cellar for storing wines, golf course, games room, gourmet chef's kitchen, full gym, cigar room, among many other things. Not to mention, of course, having an outdoor basketball court and another fully covered, something that could not be missing in a residence built by Michael Jordan himself. But it seems that the fact that the mansion was custom built by the star is not enough to attract buyers. That's because he's been trying to sell it for almost a decade and has been unsuccessful. To get an idea, in 2012 the mansion was advertised for around $29 million. Already in 2015 he decided to give it a super discount, having brought it down to $14.8 million. Will Smith's famous mansion, on the other hand, is located in a mountainous region of Calabasas, a city in the state of California. The property has a total area of 150 acres, with sports courts where Will Smith can have fun with his kids, a pool that looks more like a lake, and a large house of 25,000 square feet. The residence was designed and built over 7 years to meet the artist's requests, and has a rather peculiar architecture, with reference to Persian and Moroccan constructions, composed of many curves and organic shapes. The kitchen, for example, has 19th century oak cabinets, the breakfast table has a beautiful view of the backyard, and there is also a recording studio for Smith. A meditation room with a fireplace, a cinema room, and a game room with a pool table. The master bedroom has a tribal decor, a comfortable private terrace, a curved stone-tiled bathroom, and a bathtub with a fireplace and a view outside. The whole house looks like a movie set, providing a great cultural immersion. And some sources claim that the property has already been listed and briefly taken off the market at a staggering $42 million. And because Will has a more expensive mansion, he wins this round. Point for the actor. Business. Both celebrities are also known for being great businessmen, but which one stands out more in the business world? Will, for example, owns his own film studio and record label, Overbreak Entertainment, which has co-produced major films such as The Karate Kid, The Pursuit of Happiness, I Am Legend, among many others. And in 2019, the businessman and his wife Jada have created something even bigger, Westbrook Inc., which will bring together all of the Smith family's artistic productions on one platform. The actor is also a partner in the professional basketball team Philadelphia 76ers, better known as Sexers, which competes in the NBA. In addition, Will Smith is co-founder of Dreamers VC, a venture capital fund that aims to connect Japanese corporate investors with American startups, and already has dozens of companies in the fund's portfolio. Already in 2021, the pop star has promised to release his biographical book called Will, which promises to be a bestseller. In the fashion sector, the actor has his own clothing brand called Bel Air Athletics, which has pieces inspired by the pop style of his character in A Madman on the Move. The business has been so successful that the brand's first collection sold out quickly. A true success story. Another of Willard's ventures is the ecological water startup Just Water, which he co-founded and sells all over the world. He takes advantage of his popularity on social networks to promote the product and is always advertising the water to his more than 62 million followers on Instagram. Meanwhile, on YouTube, Will Smith produces content for more than 9 million subscribers, where he can also make money by referring products and brands. An example of this was his video recommending the seasonal rental app Airbnb, in which he shows the house of his character from the series A Madman on the Move that was available for rent on the app. Jordan is not far behind in this dispute. Already one of his biggest investments by Michael Jordan was in the Charlotte Hornets, a professional basketball team that competes in the NBA. Apart from that, he also invests in several other businesses such as a NASCAR racing team called 23XI Racing, the Miami Marlins baseball team of Major League Baseball, the sports betting company DraftKings, among many other businesses such as sophisticated restaurants, golf courses, and even car dealerships that bear his name. And we can't forget all the income he makes from advertising, being considered one of the most marketable sports figures in history. He has earned tens of millions of dollars being the spokesperson for the biggest brands in the world, such as Nike, Coca-Cola, Chevrolet, Gatorade, and McDonald's, among many others. And because it's difficult to determine the turnover of each business, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Net worth. Everyone knows that both American stars have made a lot of money during their careers. But who has the biggest net worth? Will Smith, for example, he is estimated to have won around $10 million. However, after his money got out of control, the artist found himself in debt to the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. But Smith soon turned things around, showing that he was born to be a star and make many people enjoy his works, and today, it can be said that he is a figure who has earned a large fortune. To get an idea of the figures, with the success of streaming platforms like Netflix, Willard has already made a good amount of money, like his performance in the movie Bright, receiving $20 million, and recently $35 million with Part 2. The actor is also always on the list of the highest paid stars in the world. In the year 2020, for example, he was in Forbes magazine with an income of $44.6 million for the year. Already with the movie Man in Black 3, released in 2012, it grossed over $612 million, with the actor alone making $100 million of that, making him one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. The Walt Disney feature film Aladdin, in which Will Smith plays the genie in the lamp, is among the top 40 box office record films in the world, and with this, he must have received a large salary. To get an idea of Will Smith's relevance, in 2016 alone, his films grossed over $7.5 billion at the global box office. Although some sources point out that Will Smith has a net worth of $350 million, some believe that his fortune is much larger, taking into account all his sources of income, including his million-dollar ventures. Michael Jordan, considered the best basketball player of all time and one of the most powerful celebrities in the world, has amassed a huge net worth over the years. To get an idea of values, it is estimated that during his career as an athlete, he received around $90 million over 16 seasons playing. A very small amount compared to the size of his current fortune, because Michael Jordan earned much more money off the court than actually playing. To give you an idea of the size of his business, the market value of his team Charlotte Hornets is $1.3 billion, with Michael Jordan being the main shareholder. Due to his enormous influence, Jordan is well known for the products that bear his name, being considered one of the best-selling athletes in history. The partnership made with Nike, for example, yielded a lot of returns for the company. In 1984, Nike created Jordan's signature shoe, called Air Jordan. It was so successful that the demand for the shoes even brought a wave of shoe thefts at the time. Today, Jordan's product line continues to do very well. It is estimated that Jordan's products at Nike make around $3 billion a year. And this certainly explains the value of his million-dollar contract, which is around $100 million per year. A figure that puts him among the highest-paid athletes in the world, but with the difference that he retired decades ago. And it's no wonder that according to Forbes magazine, Jordan became the first billionaire player in NBA history, with a net worth of $2 billion, an amount that places him as the fifth richest black man in the United States. In other words, Michael Jordan wins this final round. At the end of this fight, we had 3 points for Will Smith against 6 points for Michael Jordan, making him the winner of this battle. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.